Hi, Lady D here, Queen Ketovore, and today I want to talk a little bit about visual progress. So today is day 5 of my Ketovore Wegovy journey. I am currently taking 1.5 milligrams, one pill a day, early in the morning, right when I get up. And with the Wegovy pill, you're not supposed to eat or drink for an hour. Well, it says 30 minutes, but I give it a full hour before you eat or drink anything else. So today is day 5, and I will honestly say that the scale hasn't moved. Um, but I'm not upset or discouraged about that. Um, so what I'll show is I did a put on my favorite, what I call my fat girl 2-piece bikini, and so with the 2-piece, you can really see pretty much everything more than I want to show. But usually, if I'm in that 2-piece, I usually almost always wear a cover up unless I'm actually in the water somewhere. And if a picture is taken of me, I make sure the picture's only from here on up. But I really wanted to get a good visual. And as my journey progresses, I'm going to do pictures in my 2-piece bikini. And also, like another good measurable thing you can do, which is what I do. I have a pair of I am assigned like a few pair of work shorts. So those are the work shorts that I was assigned. So with my work shorts, at one point those fit, and at one point I was even in a smaller size that I could actually get buttoned up and zipped up. So I'm not gonna lie, I was ashamed to go back to my work and say, "Hey, I need another size of work shorts." So actually, what I ended up doing was buying work shorts that were similar out of my own money that was a bigger size. But with the shorts, as you can see, I couldn't button them or zip them up. I could get the zipper up a little bit, but I couldn't button them at all. So this is like another visual progress measurement that you can actually do and take a pair of pants that's too tight or that doesn't fit anymore, and use that as a measurable thing that you can do, because using a scale isn't always accurate. So, um, for whatever reason, and your body sometimes starts to change from the inside out. So the scale you may not always see move, even though your body is changing. So one reason that happens is doing weight training. So this is day 5, and 4 of the 5 days I started a weight training regimen. I only do 15 minutes, and I switch from upper body to lower body to core every day. Well, like I said, it's been the last 4 days, and just keeping up weight training. So sometimes if your body is going from if you're gaining muscle as you're losing, the scale won't move. Um, and as far as being on a GLP-1, it is no secret that you lose lean muscle. And there's nothing you can really do about losing the lean muscle, but you can do something about the amount of lean muscle that you use. And there's two things you can do is make sure you are hitting the protein targets. And my protein targets is 100, at least 120 grams a day of protein is what I try to do. And also resistance training. So doing those two things will help diminish the amount of lean muscle that you lose being on a GLP-1. And I do use Chat GTP, which is a AI chatbot. And I use that to help keep track of my protein targets. And I also used it to help um, make me a workout plan. And if you haven't used ChatGTP, it is an excellent resource for um, help. Um, so I use the chat as a tool along with the Wegovy I'm using as a tool to help me get my weight loss goals. So like you can download ChatGPT. It's an open source AI chatbot. You can go to any store, download it, and it doesn't cost anything. So you can pretty much ask it anything, not just weight loss, but I just said, make me a plan for 6 days using dumbbells that's only 15 minutes. So it gave me a plan. Um, Another thing, like when I eat, I just tell it what I eat and I let it know I want to keep track of my protein and macros, and it also does that. So, um, in addition to, of course, the Wegovy and the Ketovore diet that I'm doing, I also use Chat GTP as an integral source of my weight loss plan. And like I said, today's day 5, and I actually feel like the medication is finally starting to work. Um, Up until I'll say today, I still had a little bit of food noise. Right now it's around 1 o'clock, and I will say like I don't feel hungry at all, which is a good thing, of course. And I will say, like, the last few days coming up to this point, I was hungry in the morning. So I feel like the medication is finally starting to kick in the way I want it to kick in. Um, so just follow along and see how this weight loss, Wegovy, Ketovore, Chat GTP, a weight loss journey will work. I'll keep updated. I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but I have not lost weight yet. But I'm not discouraged because I know it'll go along. And from everything I've read and done my research on, you lose the bulk in 3 to 6 months. But also, like, I'm not in a super hurry to lose the weight too fast. So I know because I'm resistance training, that probably has a little bit to do with the reason that the scale hasn't moved. Another reason is probably so earlier this week I just kind of went with the flow. I didn't really follow a ketovore diet, although I still try to hit my protein targets. So today on day 5 is finally the day I'm really gonna stick with the ketovore and really try to cut out all the excess sugar in my diet. Because I can't lie, the last 5 days I haven't done that. But I think like today I don't feel like I want it at all. Um, so just follow along and let's see how this Wegovy pill works.